literary question I like to give the opportunity to every agent that comes on here, because one reason esteemed audience is listening to us is to get some sense of why Craig Literary, of all the agencies to choose from, why would this be the best for me? And so that's my question. What are the advantages of working with Craig Literary? What can all the authors who are already sending queries to you look forward to once they've been accepted?
um oh gosh, that's a really tough question. I mean, I think um it's mostly about deciding whether you want like an independent or like boutique kind of model of agent, or one of the like big companies. And I think there are advantages and disadvantages to both. I think the advantages of an agent like me is that I don't know. I think of myself as and I think all like we are much more. I think you would get more personal attention because obviously there's nobody else to respond to the emails, or in my case. But it's also about I don't know. I feel it's a slightly different like philosophy of the process of like of a book's journey. Like, I mean, it's, and I guess I kind of work in a very sort of bespoke way, like depending on like every author is different, every book is different. And so, but yeah, it's about kind of growing out of that, like kind of fundamental like spark from the beginning. And I mean, I think I am really unique from other agents because of my international like background and location, and I think that is something that I don't know, some writers or aspiring writers are drawn to more than others. I feel like really actually lucky and sort of, I mean, when I first set up Craig Literary, I worried a bit like, am I gonna, get any interesting submissions or queries at all? Like, or will they all just like, how will people know about me? Or like, and it actually has been really gratifying to see that I mean, there's never really been any shortage, especially when I first set up the agency. There's that initial kind of, I mean, once you're, I guess, listed as a new company in Publishers Weekly or Publishers Marketplace, then people submit more than ever. But it's yeah, I think it's pretty apparent like what makes me different from the, I guess, usual agent that's based in New York or in London. And I think it's been really wonderful to I mean, that the authors that, especially those that I've been working with since I actually was in London, of those who have stayed with me, have not, I don't know, I don't think seen any difference in or that it's because they wanted to work with me and it didn't matter to them like whether I was in London or an off-grid olive farm in Spain. And so yeah, I'm not sure if that really answered the question, but
I think it does. I think that the student audience knows that they're going to get to work with Jessica Crick, and it's more or less enough said.
Yeah. I mean, occasionally I do get I get query. I mean, I know a lot of authors like send out queries simultaneously to various agents, and that's fine. And there have been times where I've made a play for somebody who I knew was like had an offer from somebody in New York or was approaching agencies there, and I guess I'd prefer not to be in those kinds of situations because I don't know, I sort of feel like it's inevitable that I will be, and I actually think it's a healthy thing for authors like to be. I mean, it's like when I'm submitting a work to publishers, usually I'm submitting it to more than one publisher.
It just takes so long to hear back. It's not realistic to wait 3 months every time.
I completely agree.